Not on the big screen, but hello everybody, welcome back to Star Racing Collects. We're today.
Oh dear God!
Happy? Hello everyone. We got Mike and Tony with us. Hey Beast. Christian's here. Clint was in earlier.
Better turn the comments
on. Hopefully everybody's having a great day.
Wonderful day.
Down here just in time to leave again. So we're down to 8 teams. We've got the Braves, the Reds, the Tigers, the Indians, the Brewers, the Twins, the Padres, the Giants. If anybody's interested, if not, that's okay too. All good. Hey, Chuck, how you doing? Lockin, what's going on?
What's going on, Chuck, Beast, Lockin, Clinton, Christian?
All right. Don't forget, we also need everybody's guesses for the player, and it's going to make it a lot more interesting now.
Yeah, it's not the old-time players.
Nope, it's not the
ones we grew up with.
Nope, this is more in the 20s stuff now, in the 10s and in the 20s.
Yeah, so you got to think of a crappy player that bounced around a lot of teams.
Basically, that played for most of the 2010s and 2020s.
Yeah.
I went with Sandy Alomar because I think he was around enough that he could still be around, but I think I'm going to get skunked. Yeah. This is going to be fun now for this one.
10 to 20.
Yeah. Well, I just opened the bag to split it for the boys, and I can see some 2021 already because it's got those stripes on the side that kind of line up. Looks like
like
20s.
I'm going to go with Goldie.
Going to go with Goldschmidt?
Yeah, Goldie's been around for a while. That's a good pick.
Paul Goldschmidt? Nice.
You want somebody that's been around a while that isn't an elite player.
Right.
Yep. Someone that's been around for like those years. Unfortunately, Trout's an elite player.
A little bit, Christian. I got the braid going on here. It's just a half braid. Dar put it in my. She likes to take my hair out or put my hair out of my face before I eat dinner. So I like flossing. I like flossing while I eat myself. But hey, you know.
You know what? I think I'm going to go with Verlander.
Gonna go.
Nice.
Yeah, he's been around for quite a while.
Good one. Oop. Oh, those are two good ones. Beast is going to go Nelly Cruz.
That's a good one, too.
Yeah.
He's bounced around a bunch of teams.
Yep. And who did... Oh, Chuck picked Kershaw.
That's a good one.
Yep. You know what? I think I'm going to change mine off Sandy Alomar. I went back too far.
Yeah, you went back a wee bit too far.
Yeah. I'm down to either Donaldson or Olson.
Matty Olson?
Yeah.
His first Bowman was what, in 2013? So that could be a good. That could be a good one. But Donaldson would probably be better.
Yeah, well, Donaldson was on a lot better teams.
Yeah. So he may have more cards.
You know what? I'm going to go with Olson, and I'll put AJ because I know he'll go down for Donaldson for sure. That's his guy that was on the Leafs. Sounds good, Hobby. Hope they're having a good day, Christian. If anybody else wants to pick a player, different this time. It's just different packages. That's the only real difference, Hunter. Still got the package for Mike. Got one of the team bags from TCDB. I got the 2 from Ryan's Vintage Cards. I got lock-in envelopes. And then the guy that made the big pack for us also made some small ones. Does Pujols count?
Sure. Yeah, Pujols counts.
Oh,
it's Jason.
He finished his moving.
Not my moving. Someone moved into one of my units.
Well, that's
So-
that's what I had said.
Had moved into his
going-
unit.
So Mike, I sent you the package 2 days ago. I
Package?
put,
He
yeah,
sent you
a package with some of the stuff for Johnny, and Dom, and like
Dom?
some cards for
Okay.
Sean.
That's
And
the Gami.
there you go. I
A
put a
Johnny?
bag
for
of
Johnny.
spicy all dressed chips in there for you,
Oh, nice. Thank you.
and I put a bunch of cards in there for you as well. There's a
Cool.
couple of flyer cards you might like in there.
I like being the go-between guy. You know, I don't mind shipping
Well,
extra
because
stuff out.
it's two people that are usually in your 99% in your breaks anyway, so and
Yeah.
it's not a whole lot other than the baseball for Dom. The rest are just a couple of cards that
Okay.
I had. I got like an A-Rod card for Fuego and a couple of cards I got for my hanger box for Sean of Pena and stuff like that, and I had a card for Rocky that had an autograph. So
Do you
nothing-
have them
nothing
marked who they're going to?
huge. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, Jason does a good job of marking all that kind of
All
stuff.
right.
He's same as what you do. You make sure it's well marked. So Jason, you got to pick a player this time, but it's mostly 2010s up now. There's not a lot of the 90s and that in it, so it's a lot
No, I got
harder.
the Jays, right?
What was that? Sorry.
I got the Jays, right?
No, actually, you missed out. Somebody beat you. Brett Dunn beat you. But I'll
Well, I
put
gotta
you
buy
on.
us. Well, what's left?
Left is the Braves, the Reds, the Tigers, the Indians, the Brewers, the Twins, the Padres, and the Giants.
So 2010's up.
Think about players that played in that time period that
Yeah.
weren't.
Well, I'm gonna take Miggy.
Miggy's a
There
good
you
one.
go. That's a good one too.
I was trying to say I was probably going to take the Tigers. So I was thinking more of the teams I was going to take.
Well, if you want the Tigers too with Miggy, you can go do that. But
What's up, geeks? And Hobby Hound's the stuff you sent me too, right? That by accident you sent Christian stuff to me.
yeah,
His stuff is out too.
yeah, you told me that. I think last week you had said
Yeah.
that he went out.
I
Yeah,
mailed
because
everyone's package. In the last 3 or 4 days, I was mailing everyone's packages. So
they're going out next. I think it's Friday. They're going out on the 23rd. So the next
Think
Friday
of-
they're going on straight.
and,
Yeah,
and
you can
Monday's
change
a
your
holiday.
pick, Beast.
And
Or-
Monday's
Think
a
they'll
holiday.
think they'll clear customs in time before that?
That's all you
Yes.
got to worry about. As long as it'll clear.
The only thing I sent today was to Canada, and I sent that to Steve at Fort of Pools, but I had to send that priority because it was only a couple dollars more because Monday's a holiday. But the other stuff was sent like at the beginning of the week. So, and the girl told me that was fine. I get there and out of it.
Yeah, basically, if you get it out by Wednesday, you should be okay.
Yeah.
Ian Kinsler for
Oh.
Locken. You got it.
There's one card in there for Locking too.
Yes, Christian, I got the box for me and Jeff. Absolutely. Yeah, I don't shoot videos too much for mail days anymore. I don't shoot videos too much for
Rich
anything.
Hill.
anymore. Just don't have the time to do it. But I got the box. It's sitting right there whenever Jeff comes down for it because you guys, they're going on strike, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
So far
When does
there,
that
yeah.
happen?
It's going to be
23rd.
next week.
The 23rd?
Yeah.
Next Friday. Wonderful.
Yep.
So Locking, I got a dual patch card in there for Locking.
Sean wants Carlos
Well,
Beltran.
why don't you just don't tell him? I'd be
I didn't know what it
surprised.
was. Is that a surprise?
It's a dual patch. It's a dual patch of Hans Kraus and Curtis Terry, for God's sakes. It's nothing. Come on.
It's nothing huge, but
Got you down, Sean.
I think Mike might.
Thank
Well,
you.
your cards are in there, Johnny. The cards I got for you, and the ones from that box that I won from Julie,
Mhm.
the Lubobs,
Mhm.
are in there. So
Well, I guess the only thing we got going for us is our postal service is still somewhat
Oh.
working.
I went to Walmart today. It's $60 in Canada. If I didn't have a $20 gift card, I wouldn't have gotten it.
Oh,
Oh, wow.
$60 for a Blaster of Bowman.
you got to
Well-
be kidding me.
Oh,
The only problem with that, Mike, is Johnny was saying the package I sent to him, it was cheaper than what would have cost him to send to anybody else in the States.
Really?
When I sent the bubble mailers out with the things, Johnny's looked at. Is that cheaper than what
I paid the same thing to send something across the nation.
Yeah. Yeah.
Douglas
It
wants
depends.
Tim Raines.
The thing with the postal service here, it's how many spots it has to hit before it actually gets there.
Yeah.
Right.
You know,
Like,
if
when
it's a straight line, like between like me and like Maddie or something like that, it's a straight line. So it's like you know,
Mike's
less than
you usually get it between 8 to 10 days with yours, so that's pretty good with yours.
Yeah. Once it goes across the Mississippi, that's where it starts to run into problems. That's where the prices start to jack up. Houston, not so bad. If you send it down to the Houston area, because it's kind of a straight line that way.
Sean, Christian, welcome, Beast.
But
And
like
then say hi,
Rockies goes
Douglas.
out to the West Coast and then comes back, you know.
Yeah, you guys like to take the scenic routes for a lot of your mailings.
It's like
why the
Bugs
hell
Bunny.
are they going?
Yeah. They should take the left turn at Albuquerque, and they don't.
Basically.
What do I owe you there, Jeff?
What are you getting? Just the Tigers?
Just the Tigers, yeah.
Yep, $10. Because I've got
US.
stuff for sticks already, because I know that's what you're doing with it.
I have no Phillies game. The Leafs aren't going to lose tonight.
The Leafs don't play. They don't play. They can't lose tonight.
That's right. They can't lose tonight.
That's the only reason we're not eliminated.
Don't worry, Mike. They're gonna win. They're gonna win Game 6, and they're gonna toss a dagger into it, another dagger into our hearts, and lose Game 7. I'm calling that right now.
I don't understand what's with your team, and they can't get out of the second
I don't
round.
know. I'm like the past years is just.
I said it was going to go 7, and it's going to be in overtime.
Man.
And it's going to be Marchand or Kachuk that scores in overtime on us.
I thought after the first 2 games, Toronto would win in 6.
Yeah, like I said, they like to get our hopes up and then like just crush them at the end.
Yeah. But it looked like the first game that Florida wasn't there and Toronto was.
Yes.
Then the second game, that was a good game. They've all been good games.
Oh, they've all been
Except for the last 2.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. One goal.
Yeah, but you know what? Bobrovsky's been playing pretty damn good in the last 2 games too.
Yeah.
And
is your goalie coming back or not?
He could.
I think Stolar will be playing next game.
Soler will play. All right.
I think so. They don't have a choice. They pretty much have to now.
Not the Wall played bad. All deflections and 2-on-1s and
but there's a couple he was pretty much out to lunch for. But when you get
scored on shorter than Soler, so
when you get scored on by your own, deflected by your team, it kind of sucks a little bit.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's hockey. It happens.
It's there's been so many pucks go in the net by bouncing off everybody else.
Oh, deflections are ridiculous.
That's what the hockey's about.
Yeah.
Okay,
you can't blame the goalie. The goalie can't see it.
Yeah, that's just it. A lot of it, there's been so many times there's been 3 or 4 people in front of them, and they're not seeing. I don't know how the hell the puck gets through, let alone seeing it.
That's the thing.
All right, so there's the teams available. We're down to 7. Braves, Reds, Guardians, Brewers, Twins, Padres, Giants.
Mike is yelling at Tristan. What's up, stuff?
Don't sell. That's okay.
Clap, clap, clap.
It's got a good beat to it. Hey, Tim, what's going on?
We're getting our first real rain of the season right now. So.
Hey, Tim. Oh, you can have all of our rain. I had 4 days off, and 3 of them rained.
Today's the first day since Sunday. It was a beautiful day out. We did no rain.
We need it because Mike, Manitoba's on fire right now. And that smoke could be going your way.
Not again. Last
not
year
us. It's Manitoba.
It was horrible. The one day I walked out and it's like all this fog, but it's not cloudy. I'm like, what the hell is going on? That was like the first time that they said, oh, yeah, smoke's coming down from Canada. That was what, 2 years ago?
Yeah, that was Alberta.
We were smoking the back bacon.
Smoking the back bacon, eh?
Damn right, eh? So if anybody
did have a funky smell, maybe I have been fired.
What we do here is you pick a player. If that player gets the most cards out of everybody else, you get a free team in the next break. We used to. It was a lot easier when it was the mostly junk wax packs, but now that it's all the newer stuff, it's going to be a lot harder to pick a player.
Well, we got used to it. That's what it was.
You can't hear it from over here.
Yeah.
on my mic.
The good news is Corey Schneider might not make an appearance for a while.
Kikuchi can though.
Oh, Coop definitely can. He definitely can. All right.
I have half day tomorrow and a full Monday's off, so it's good.
Yeah. Star goes, oh, by the way, Monday's a holiday. What the hell? We're getting another holiday. We just had Easter like 2 weeks ago.
Victoria Day.
Yep.
And then we get Memorial Day the week after.
They got all the flags over there by our Confederation building with the Union Jacks up right now already.
As long as you don't put the Confederate flag up.
Because we're the Queen City. We're the Queen City.
Not the Confederate flag.
You are in the
Regina is named after the Queen, so.
Kikuchi happens. Damn right it does.
Yeah, unfortunately, it does.
I'd still love for him to be part of our team because he's still doing a lot better than a few of our guys are.
Not this year.
One of our young guys just got.
Well, he's on the Angels, isn't he?
Yeah, but he was doing good on the Angels last year. Now he sucks again.
He wasn't on the Angels. He was on Houston last year.
He was on Houston and then got traded.
He got traded right at the deadline.
Hey, how about
Dragon fan Tim? Who do you got? Let me see.
Rip 'em all sent me some old sticker packs. Look at these. I got 82 hockey stickers.
Nice.
85.
I remember those when I was a kid.
Yeah.
They sold them at the arena, so after you play, you go out and do that.
Well, we used to get them at the grocery store when we go shopping with Mom. And she used to pick us up the sticker book and a bunch of stickers.
Yeah. But we used to, what was it, like 25 cents for a pack of stickers and $1 for the book.
Yeah,
You want Mickey Tettleton? Sounds good, Dragon fan.
20 cents.
That's what it was. It was really freaking cheap anyway.
Yeah. What's up, Goody G?
Hey,
No
Goody.
worries.
Tettleton.
Yeah, they had a blaster of Heritage there, and I said, I'm going to go with Bowman because I get all those Blue Jays with Heritage already. But that the Walmart I go to in the north end, their cards used to be in the toy section. Today I went there and like, where are all the cards? They put it next to the counter where the photo lab is with the electronics at Walmart now. And
That's where it is. That's
you
where
have
it
to
has
purchase
been
them
with
there.
ours. Hey, Mantis. That's
Mantis?
where it's been. They did that about 2 years ago in Walmart in Orangeville. Put it right in the side on the side of the photo lab, but in the electronics.
Yeah. So it's like
more cameras.
I'm looking around for them. So you know what? I'm going to the electronics next door because I'm pretty sure if they're not up front by the tills, this is where they're going to be. And I was right. Because he had a crap load of.
I still do most of my shopping up at the ones at the front.
Yeah. So they had
Those
a
are
crap of
usually
Bowman
good.
there, and I'm like, if I don't get Bowman now, I'll probably never see him again.
$60, damn.
Yeah, but I had a $20 gift card, so I wouldn't have gotten. I probably won't buy another one.
I still wouldn't pay 40 for it.
Yeah.
Well, that's basically what it is. About $40 American.
Yeah.
Brutal.
But I've had
Bowman
really
is
good
not
Bowman
worth
in the
it.
past. A couple of years ago, I bought 8 blasters, but they were cheaper then, and 4 of them on autographs.
Let's get rid of that. Oh, and I got to watch today because depending on how it goes, because we're in the newer stuff now, we might be separating the Florida Fish and the Southwest teams. Because they're probably going to get as many cards as the other teams now.
Mm-hmm.
If you like old school baseball players and stories, check out Rooster Crows with Rob Deere. Is that a podcast or is that a YouTube channel or what's that, Tim? I'm running out on my one true crime podcast. I got to find another podcast to listen to soon. I'm getting caught up on everything. Finally caught up on videos, except for the ones that go out today. Beast can get blasters for $32 at his LCS. Damn, that's good.
I still wouldn't pay $32. I pay $20 for Bowman because Bowman's nothing.
So Rooster Crows or Rob Deere. It's on a YouTube channel, okay? GameStop. It's Bowman for
Sends me
25.
this stuff. AI is doing everything now, and someone sent me this.
Oh, perfect. $25 isn't bad. I'd pay $25 for a blaster of Bowman.
No, 20. It's gotta be 20.
Well, everything up here is like 35 for
Unless it's a guaranteed
Oh, I know why it's
auto.
more expensive. It's because of the tariffs. That's why they're more expensive this time.
Oh, probably, yeah. All right, Douglas wants to know what teams. Braves, Reds. Braves.
The thing is with Bowman is like, I like to have the team set because I love the design of Bowman. It's like SP hockey. It's clean cut. It's nothing too like outrageous for a design. I've always liked the look of it.
My problem though is it's too overpriced because
it is overpriced, but
most of the time you're lucky to get one player that's going to make it out of it.
Yeah.
So for what they're charging you for it, Twins, Padres, and Giants.
Charlie Condon, JJ Witherholt, PJ Morlando.
I'd love to see Urban said by him $60. Actually, I haven't been on Urban for a while. I got to go back and get back on there. So
that's $60 Canadian.
Yeah.
Yeah, SP is always the beast. That's why I like SP as my favorite designed hockey card. So
they need to get SP back into baseball.
Yeah, Sean. Like I said, I'm probably one and done with this blaster. So if it wasn't for the gift card, I probably wouldn't have bought it. I probably would have got the Heritage instead.
Twins, Brewers, and Padres. Okay, that's what you want, Douglas.
So, Mike, have you tried the spicy all dressed yet?
Twins,
I
know. I think it was Alan who said he tried it and he loved them. But again, they don't have the ketchup flavoring in the States, I'm guessing. With it,
No, I didn't have the spicy yet.
Okay. So I could only fit one bag in there. And
That's
I'm like,
fine.
regular, all dressed, or spicy? I said, no, I don't think Mike has tried spicy. I got to put the spicy in there.
No, I've had the regular. They're good.
And the spicy ones are just as good, too. I like some chips with a little bit of kick.
I'm going to give it a couple more minutes, Douglas, before I sell it out. Now, there's the three teams. If anybody else wants one of the three, we got the Reds, the Indians, the Giants. If nobody buys them in like 3 minutes, I'll do 6 minutes too. Nobody wants one of those, then I will sell
Kenneth,
it.
what are you doing? Kenneth, what are you doing with my wife? My wife's name is
and from Virginia. Oh my.
Yeah. My wife's name is Virginia.
Yep. You don't want to know what Kenneth is doing up in here by the sound of it. Oh, Sean, I got your money. Thank you. I will mark.
I'm surprised. No, did anyone take Harper?
No.
Harper would have been, or Trout would have been a good choice. I got my Washington Harper.
Might be too big of a player to pick.
Yeah.
Well,
that's why I went with Miggy.
They were in a lot of inserts back then.
Yeah.
That's true.
No, I'm not sure exactly what there is for inserts or anything like that because I've only opened one of these.
We'll find out.
I guess we've opened two. The last one was good. Well, we'll have to wait and see. Another one I was thinking was around for a while. Encarnacion, Edwin.
Edwin, yeah, that'll be
he bounced around quite a bit after he played for us. That is. All I forgot Douglas is out for dinner or something, so he can't hear. He can only read.
Can you read this, Johnny or Douglas?
Maybe. Can you read the fine print? Christy Canyon. All right, Magnus. There you go. There's a name I haven't heard in a
Oh,
while.
Jesus.
Who?
What's it? Christy
Canyon.
Magnus comes out of left field and didn't even know he was here. And he starts dropping porn star names. What's going on?
I was always had a thing for Amber Lynn and Ginger Lynn myself, but you know,
Jason would know who that is.
not that we know any of the names of them from back then.
No, I
Ginger,
don't know.
Ginger
I don't
Lynn
know.
was hot.
No.
Uh-huh. Most of them will know Jenna Jameson now, but
Yeah. Well, she isn't that old. She's not 80s old.
oh,
She's
she's
90s
looking
old.
pretty. I've seen a picture of the other day.
Oh,
She's looking pretty old now.
Yeah. Oh, wow. She's got covered in tattoos now, too, isn't she?
Oh,
I hate tattoos. On a girl, especially.
it depends what they've got and where it is. Some of them I don't mind. If they're all over the place, then well, okay.
Yeah.
All right, so I am going to sell this out with Douglas then. So we are sold out. So I'll have to get the boys to get some packs to add.
Please don't have them open the packs. They still
I
have.
don't know what you mean by that.
They still
Right.
quite
Magnus,
got that.
You want to go? You go to take it to 70s just from dropping Sika as a name.
All right, let's get rid of that. And I need them to get down here because they got to get set up.
Yeah, I forego the my regular image the past couple of weeks in the background with the Leaf
Try
jersey.
something different. Yep. Try something different. Maybe it'll work because, yeah, you had the Leafs one on for the last couple weeks. So, yeah, maybe. Looking into you're expecting to see a younger person, but the guy in mirror keeps getting older. Yep. I hear you. Like JR and AJ made sure they pointed out a couple extra gray hairs there the other day. I said, well,
I went to school with a couple of guys that had gray hair in high school. So,
all right, we'll stop the camera.
so Mike, are you going to be doing a Series 2 rip?
I don't know.
It's fairly cheap.
Well, yeah, and I just got a notification from David Adams, or not David Adams, Blowout. Pre-order your top series 2 for $119. I'm like, what? It's still on tops for $89.
Yeah.
This side. This side. Okay.
One more day. Half a day. Yeah, I went live on Mother's Day, Mike. I opened up your mail. We were one package that came in.
What did that have in it?
Heritage. There's one. There's here's the Vladdy that was in there.
Oh,
There's
okay.
a bunch of these. So
Well, what I was thinking is just throw one in whatever piles, whenever.
These are all
I was
going
I was trying to think who sent me this, but it was from Maddie's stream that I won that. I don't even remember it. Won the Corman Carroll Gem Mint 10 from SGC. I thought Lockin sent it to me. Lockin sent me the blaster that was in, or the hanger that was in there. You got jumbo on tops. Oh, Magnus. I forget where it is. I had one card, didn't I?
I just tried different layouts. All right. Okay, you're a little bit out of focus already.
Oh wow, I must have got the reds in the
We'll get
break.
there.
Everyone in a messenger last night with me and Jeff going crazy about Mitch Marner. It's like, I have a Mitch Marner here in front of me. I don't hate the guy.
Yes, you
We're just having a friendly discussion.
Why would you want a guy that keeps getting hurt more over the best team?
Why not? But like I said, it's part of the point. They can't trade him. No movement clause. You're not going to trade Matthews.
All they have to do is tell him to give you 4 teams. He can choose between 4 teams that they can do a trade with.
But he can say no to all of them.
He can still say no. If Phoenix was still around, they could have traded him there because that's really where he wants to play. Maybe he'll go to Vegas. It's close.
Go to Utah. It's not that far.
Yeah. All right. Whenever you're ready, dude.
We have Eduardo Rodriguez, Dan Vogelback.
For which teams?
I'm not used to seeing these names right now.
I know.
Bears for the Red Sox. Tommy Edman for the Cardinals.
Hey!
There's a Miggy.
The ones that everybody picked, we got a Carlos Beltran, Josh Donaldson, Kinsler, Verlander, Kershaw, Miggy, Matt Olson, Goldschmidt, Pujols, Rich Hill, Tim Raines, and Steve Sides. You never picked one. You want to pick one?
No.
Okay.
We have Miguel Cabrera.
Pick one.
Trevor Story for the Rockies.
Yeah.
A Mike Soroka for the Braves. James Talon for the Pirates. Screech for the Nationals. Craig Krimble for the Cubs. Hanser Alberto for the Orioles. Patrick Corbin for the
That's not a bad one. Bregman.
Nationals. Alex Bregman for the Astros. Emilio Pagan for the Rays. Justin Verlander for the Astros.
Do you have Verlander?
Yep.
Yadier Molina for the Cardinals. Mitch Garver for the Twins. Zach Plesac for the Indians. A Harold Castro for the Tigers. A Mike Leake for the D-backs. Zach Plesac for the Indians. Will Smith for the Dodgers. Freddie Galvis for the Reds. Mike Minor for the Rangers.
That would have been a good one to take. Will Smith.
Farmer for the Pirates. Ryan Reynolds for the Pirates. D. Gordon for the Mariners. Paul DeJong for the Cardinals. Justice Sheffield for the Mariners. Kevin Herrera for the White Sox. A Tyrone Tyler for the Braves. Stephen Vaught for the D-backs. Lucas Sims for the Reds. Charlie Morton for the Rays. And Stephen Burrow for the Pirates. You can pretty much say goodbye to your Hall of Famer video.
We might get a few.
We won't be getting as much as we did last time.
No.
Okay, we have a pack of 91 O-Pee-Chee Premier. Because I was told to pick a pack
in here.
So I did. Bernard Gilkey for the Cardinals. Danny Jackson for the Cubs. Dave Winfield for the Angels. Delano DeShields for the Expos. Kevin Mitchell for the Giants. Dave Parker for the Angels. And then Ivan Calderon for the Expos.
Ivan.
Let me fix these because some of them are upside down.
That pay-per-view, the wrestling pay-per-view, that was a pretty weak pay-per-view.
That was brutal.
Yeah.
It's Backlash. What did you expect?
I didn't even know. I was like, were the other ones on Saturdays? I was like, it was weird to have it on.
They've switched them all to Saturdays now.
All right. We have Aaron Nola for the Phillies. A Jay Bruce for the Mets. A D. Gregorius for the Yankees. Tommy Joseph for the Phillies. David Dull for the Rockies. A Craig Krimble for the Red Sox. We got Tampa Bay Devil Rays team card. Jerry Hellickson for the Phillies. A Giovanni Gallardo for the Orioles. Brandon Crawford for the Giants. Orioles team card. Adam Conley for the Mariners. Justin Upton for the Tigers. Freddie Freeman for the Braves. A Michael Wacha for the Cardinals. Daniel Murphy for the Nationals. Mookie Betts for the Red Sox.
That would have been a nice one to take.
Tommy Palm for the Cardinals.
Yep.
Nate Jones for the White Sox. Carlos Carrasco for the Indians. We have a Kevin Pillar for the Jays, CJ Caron for the Angels, a Joakim Soroa for the Royals, Travis d'Arnaud for the Mets, Alex Liddy for the Mariners, Mike Trumbo for the Angels. These are 2012 for anybody wondering. Chris Parmelli for the Twins, a Austin Romine for the Yankees, Tom Malone for the Nationals, a Michael Taylor for the Athletics, a Jesus Montero for the Yankees. We have a Matt Dominguez for Miami. We got Addison Reed for the White Sox, Jared Hughes for the Pirates, Jeremy Moore for the Angels, a Steve Delarbar for the
There's a lot of players
Mariners,
here I don't know.
Chip DeFratis for the
I
Phillies,
was watching it, but not
Joe
really paying
Benson
attention
for
to
the
it. back then.
Twins, Andrew Kerrigan for the Athletics, Josh Satin for the Mets,
Satan.
Chris Schrodwin for the Mets, a Tyler Pastrnicki for the Braves, a Garrett Richards for the A's, Wade Millie for the D-backs, Miro Chicha. That was bad.
That was bad.
Okie.
Norichika Yoki,
Magnus on that.
Michael Schwimmer for the Phillies,
If
Thomas
anybody will know
Field
him,
for the
be Magnus.
Rockies,
Oh, there's another one.
Yoshin-
Tatiyama is his last name.
Yoshinori
Tatiyama.
Tatiyama.
Rafael Delius for the Cubs, a Jared Parker for the A's, Shane Bieber for the Indians, a Craig Krimble for the Red
Got a
Sox,
little blurry.
a Jordy
Oh, there it
Mercer for the Pirates, a Eldamiz Diaz for the Cardinals, Alex Bregman for the Astros, and a Michael Lorenz for the Reds.
No, I'm not doing a Series 2 break. They're sold out on tops.
Oh, there you go. Bregman would be good. He's already got 2 cards.
So is Craig Kimbrell.
Yep.
All right. We got another old pack. It's kind of all we have here. This is Dunross 91.
Who's playing? Winnipeg's going to be eliminated tonight, right?
Unfortunately. At least Edmonton's still going.
I don't want Edmonton to win. I live in Western Canada. You think Leaf fans are bad? You should see Oiler fans out here.
See who?
Oiler fans out there.
Oh,
I can
no.
imagine.
Yeah, they're pretty.
Especially all the bandwagoners.
Yeah. All the people doing the Macarena dance or whatever behind all the time.
All right.
Line
We
dance.
got Willie Stargell puzzle piece, a Doug Drabeck for the Pirates, David West for the Twins, John Kirk for the Phillies, Ron Robinson for the Brewers, Keith Miller for the Mets, Tom Gordon for the Royals, Dave Martinez for the Expos, Julio Varada for the Mets, Tony Phillips for the Tigers, Oral Hershiser for the Dodgers, Carlos Baerga for the Indians, Mark Portugal for the Astros, Greg Olson for the Orioles, Lance Johnson.
We got a Johnson. I was trying to think of the Johnsons from that era. I only think of Josh Johnson's the only Johnson I could think of from the newer years.
And Glenn Braggs for the
Randy played for quite a while still.
Reds. For the newer years?
Matty,
In the 2010s. Hey, Matty.
Yeah, you're missing
Hey,
a
Matty.
favorite baseball player.
Who? Donaldson?
Oh no. It's the wrong son. AJ's favorite is Donald, not John.
Oh. You hurt my head there.
Yeah. That was your fault.
Mhm. Where are you?
Okay, we have a Kevius Sampson for the Reds, a Kelby Tomlinson for the Giants, John Gray for the Rockies, a Zach Godley for the D-backs, Hector Oliveira for the Braves, a Brian Ellington for the Marlins, Colin Ray for the Padres, Steven Piscotty for the Cardinals, a Darnell Sweeney for the Phillies, John Hicks for the Mariners, Francisco Rodriguez for the Brewers, a Corey Kluber for the Indians, a Johnny Cote for the Royals, John Lamb for the Reds, Wade Boggs for the Yankees, Ted Williams and a Bobby Dior for the Red Sox. We have a Gregory Polanco for the Pirates. We have a Luis Arias for the Twins, a Frenchie Cordero for the Royals, a Jonathan Stever for the White Sox, Josh Hader for the Brewers, Luis Severino for the Yankees, a Jemai Jones for the Orioles, Andrew Miller for the Cardinals, Bueller for the Dodgers,
Bueller.
James McCann for the Mets, Andrew McCutcheon for the Phillies, Jack McKintrey for the Dodgers, Eddie Rosario for the Indians, Lester Posey for San Francisco, a Jurickson Profar for the Dodgers, or for the Padres. We got Trent Grisham for the Padres, a Mitch White for the Dodgers, a
Which way?
Dansby Swanson for the Braves, a Leody Taveras for the Rangers. We got a Lurie Garcia for the White Sox, a Josh Reddick for the Astros. We got a Brandon Nimmo for the Mets. We got a Eduardo Rodriguez for the Red Sox, a Adalberto Mondesi for the Royals, Jose Abreu for the White Sox, Caleb Smith for the D-backs, Paul DeJong for the Cardinals, Jake Bowers for the Indians, a Miles Mikolas for the Cardinals, a Evan Longoria for San Francisco, Bueller for the Dodgers, Mickey Betts for the Dodgers, a Justin Sheffield for the Mariners, Will Smith for the Dodgers, Ray Morton for the Rays, Chapman for the Athletics, Bellinger for the Dodgers,
She sent me one card.
and
some
Hendricks
weeks. I'm not
for
sure
the
which one it was. I think it was white.
Athletics. Next up, we got the HTB pack. We just need to wipe off the camera after the stream.
That's what it is.
What are you guys doing off
Okay.
camera? You gonna wipe off the camera?
Too close to the monitor.
The room is dusty.
Yeah.
That white stuff
That's
isn't
what it
dust.
was.
Mom, you put too much starch in my sheets. Yeah, okay.
We got Eric Hosmer for the Padres. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
What's up, Stuff Geeks Rips? How you doing?
Did they get a hold of you, Mike? They were going to get a hold of you and see if you wanted the Phillies. If nobody got the Phillies, and there were some pretty good cards.
What break?
Okay. So this is
The
a
break they did on Tuesday.
top sticker card. It's Eric Hosmer for the Padres, but on the back it's also Austin Meadows for the Rays. It's going to the Padres.
Yeah, well, who's ever on the front?
We got Carter Stewart Jr. for the SoftBank Hawks. That one was super easy to read.
Was it?
Yeah, it's the SoftBank Hawks.
The SoftBank Hawks.
Yeah,
You gotta watch.
SoftBank Hawks.
Right. You got to watch how fast you say that.
Why? Go on, Dad.
Nope.
Say it faster.
Nope.
Todd Benzinger for the Red
Hawks.
Sox. Tom Foley for the Expos. A Rick Russo for the Giants. Rich Yet for the
Yeah,
Indians.
I'm still at Aldi.
Greg Swindell for the Indians. Willie
As
Frazier.
depressing as that may seem.
Greg Walker for the White Sox. A Joe Price for the Giants. Dave Henderson for the Athletics. Joe Price
Yep.
for the
Oh, you
Giants.
guys always pull me fire stuff, geeks.
Nolan Arenado for the Cardinals. Garrett Cole for the Yankees. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. for the Blue Jays. Larry Walker for the Expos.
That's his rookie.
Miles Straw, which this one's going to be numbered, for the Indians. It's numbered 875. Or it's actually 688 out of 875.
Oh, nice. And that, I think, was one of the ones Douglas picked up at the end. Yep. Congrats, Douglas.
We have a Jose Ramirez for the Guardians. Freddie Freeman for the Dodgers. That's his second card. George Kirby for the Mariners. Stephen Kwan for the Guardians.
Freddie.
A Hunter Green for the Reds. Joey Votto would have been an okay pick for the Reds. Casey Schmidt for the Giants. A Brian
Yeah, everybody loves Aldi's. Why don't you talk to the people that work there?
Guardians
I don't like Aldi's. I
See
don't
how
look
much
for
they like it.
for the Brewers.
the Aldi's here in town don't have nothing.
Esquel Tovar for the Rockies. Josh Smith for the Rangers. A Michael Ciani for the Reds. Riley Green for the Tigers. Jared Trillo for the Pirates. Andrew Abbott for the Reds.
Oh,
Monia
shoot.
Cruz for the Pirates. And now we have the
Brandy
last.
likes the aisle with
Of course,
all the
Brandy
stuff.
likes that aisle. We call it the aisle of shame. You go in for groceries and you walk down that aisle and you're walking out with all kinds of stuff.
Yep.
Homer
Keep the
has
condoms
that.
and liquor in the same aisle.
We don't have liquor. I wish we did.
Oh, okay.
It would make my day a lot easier. Or
Mike would never be sober while he's on the clock.
damn right. He's the only one that would drive home drunk.
The liquor came after my dad got
Yep.
taken out.
Okay.
The way the Powells are going, this looks to be the last time we're going to have the Southwest teams together and the Florida Fish together, because there's been quite a few of both.
And
Yeah.
Mike's got a little surprise in this one.
Oh, does he?
I think there might be some cards in here that he doesn't have.
Oh, nice.
We got
there's a
Joey
piece
Bat
that- oh, that's nice. I don't have that one.
for the Blue Jays.
That's
Oh, we got
I
some
totally don't have that one.
We got Grant Levangi for the Rockies.
Dang.
Got a
I'll see if he needs that one, Jason. If he
Dylan
doesn't,
Marquez.
get him to trade it
Cups.
with you.
A Gorkys Hernandez for the Giants. Drew Smiley for the Cubs. Josh Hader. Well, he wouldn't have been too bad. He started in 2017. For the Brewers, Ben-
No, it's pretty late.
Gamble. That's the second card.
Oh.
For the Mariners. Tony Watson for the Giants. Crawford for the Giants. He wouldn't be too bad. Jose Martinez for the Cardinals. Devin Travis for the Blue Jays.
That's the one my mom meant.
Steven Souza Jr. for the D-backs. Miguel Rojas for the Mariners. Chris Tyler for the Dodgers. German Marquez for the Rockies. Padres team card. Thor and Dark Knight. Apple superhero.
Thor. I wonder who got that Thor figurine I sent out.
Yep.
And that's
The video is going to get showed very soon.
Brendan Flanagan for the Reds. Mike Moustakas for the Royals. A Daniel Norris for the
A
Tigers.
man down by the river.
Shinso Cho for the Rangers. Felix Hernandez for the Mariners. Ryan Zimmerman for the Nationals. A Mitch Moreland for the Rangers. A Henry Owens for the Red Sox. Corey Seager for the Dodgers. Blake Snell for the Rays.
Another couple good ones.
Which one?
Seager and Snell.
Seager started in 16.
This is rookie cup.
And Snell started in 16.
Okay. Well,
Gregory Polanco for the Pirates. A Jake Smolinski for the A's. Ryan Braun for the Brewers. He wouldn't be too bad. Tucker Barnhart for the Reds. Justin Turner for the Dodgers. Verlander for the Tigers.
Oh!
Super Mike.
JV for Mike. That's 2 for Mike and 1 for Jason.
A Jake Goretti for the Cubs. Jason Hamill for the Cubs.
Means a Miggy's in this pack too.
Adam Eaton for the White Sox. A Hunter
No
Strickland for
goldies yet?
the Giants.
no.
I really love how they changed the font for like that card only.
Pretty much.
It's a longer name.
Nick Nolan
They had to.
for the Padres.
Sterling Marte, that would be another good one.
Yeah, I think this is his second for the Pirates. A Tanner Rourke for the Nationals. Shane Baz for the Rays. Jonathan India for the Reds. A Ryan Rolson for the Rockies. A Tyler Trammell for the Padres. Grant Lavigne for the Rockies. Chris Bryant for the Cubs.
Oh, Chris Bryant alert.
Jose Arena for the Fish. Lucas Giolito for the White Sox. Matthew Boyd for the Tigers. Nolan Arenado for the Rockies. Buster Posey for the Giants. Blake Rutherford for the White Sox. Clark Schmidt for the Yankees. I'm not done this pile yet. Marcus Stroman for the Blue Jays. Jose Abreu for the White Sox. Cody Bellinger for the Dodgers. That's his second. Taylor Widener for the D-backs. Johnny Damon for the Red Sox. Adam Jones for Baltimore. We got
triple play. Jeez.
For
Send the facts back.
I'm gonna assume that's Dodgers. We got some Heritage Minis.
Nice.
We got Ryan Howard for the Phillies.
Send the packs back.
Oh.
Man, there's his minis. Oh,
And a Victorino.
For the Phillies.
Oh, it keeps going.
Cole
Nice.
Hamels for the Phillies.
The Phillies team cards.
And
That's
Tom
nice.
Seaver.
I'll take that.
Well, I think those are the
you just said to send the packs back.
It's not that back.
We got a Will Mayer for the Padres. Wade Davis for the Royals. Jake Lamb
We got Pank.
for the D-backs.
We got Pank.
Thank
Hunt
you.
Dozier for the Royals. Carlos Correa for the Astros. A Armias Garcia. Josh Rogers for the Orioles. A Perez for the Astros. We got
Another Bregman.
Bregman. Yeah.
Looks
for the Astros.
Bregman and Mookie.
Yep.
They're doing good.
Usually I don't get this one. Usually Izzy does.
What's that?
We got
I got-
the autograph, Larkin's autograph pack.
I just mixed the two piles up and you guys pick them.
Got Chris Sabo and a Jerry Ujder.
Oh, that's the autograph
That is the autograph.
for the Tigers.
For
First
the
up.
Tigers.
Oh, look at that.
She's
There you
pretty.
go.
Here.
And that Sabo will be his rookie card. Guy.
I got you about short and curlies here now.
Yep, that's Sabo's rookie card.
All right, we got from the amazing 2010s cards that I just,
Oh, look at that.
I just went
Mickey.
through. This is his. This is his
You watched the preview video.
I didn't actually know.
It's okay. We got a foul again.
Is that the same card?
No, it's close. One's Chrome.
That was pro. Yeah, the other one wasn't. Yeah.
Okay.
We got a Masahiro Tanaka
Hank.
for the
Oh, J-Ram's another good one, too.
Yeah.
Jose Ramirez for the Indians. Anthony Rizzo for the
That's
Cubs.
a rainbow.
Reggie Jackson for the A's.
Nice.
Manny Machado for the Dodgers.
Brett Lowry. I got his jersey.
For the Blue Jays. That is his rookie.
I got his jersey a month before he's traded for the Bringer of Rain.
Twins.
Doesn't that suck?
A
My wife gave it to me for. She thought I was upset. I was like, "No, we got Josh Donaldson.
Oh.
I'm not upset."
How you got upset about getting Donaldson?
Devin Messeroa for the Reds. We got the Orioles, which is the Jose.
Oh, that's a relic.
That is a relic.
Yeah.
Oh, that's from that cool set. Nice.
It's a subset, not a set.
Springer.
We're Orioles.
It is for the Orioles.
Well, who was it? Jose what?
What was his name?
Oh, Mark Reynolds.
Jose. Where do you get Jose out of Mark Reynolds?
He said we got a Jose.
Oh,
From the same set.
right. Gotcha. Okay.
George Springer for the Astros.
You're confusing us.
Got a refractor of Brusdar Gretterol.
Gratterall, yep.
Miguel Cabrera.
Is there two Miggies in this one?
Nope.
No, one was
Josh
just
Hader?
the one on the back.
That's his third for the Brewers.
The Hader.
Max Kepler for the Twins. Buster Posey for the Giants. Rubel Garcia for the Cubs. A Clay Bircholz for the D-backs. We got Hernandez for the Blue Jays.
Which one?
Okay, Oscar.
Okay.
Brandon Morrow for the Cubs. Pablo Escobar for the
Let's
Giants.
break my belt.
And a Mike Tuchman.
You knew it was going to happen one day.
So we got 2 Miggies, 2 Verlanders, and nobody else has one. But now we got
Let's keep it that way.
It's because you cheated.
How did we cheat?
How did I cheat?
I don't know. Just
How
it's
did both of them
rigged.
cheat?
I didn't look at any of the cards.
Hashtag
Just
rigged.
know that Verlander could be on a bunch of multi-cards.
Send the Carlos Correa cards to the Twins owner.
I just picked the Tigers. I didn't want to think too hard.
Yeah, there you go. Thinking sucks.
Yeah. I don't get paid to think, so I'm not doing it.
All right. I have bad news for anybody excited. There is no autograph in this one.
Okay, that means we'll be getting extra vintage then.
We got Kirby Puckett.
Ah, fuck it.
Kirby.
That's about as vintage as we're gonna get.
You think so?
We got Kurt Manwarning for the Giants, and Calvin Schiraldi for the Red Sox. On 78, we got a Jeff Torberg.
Torberg for the Indians. Douglas picked up the Indians at the end.
That is a bold-faced lie,
What's up, Joe?
because the picture is for the Dodgers on the
Hey,
left
Joe.
side.
Oh.
And it is whatever is on the left. So whoever owns
Right.
the Dodgers
Hey, Joe.
gets this card.
Okay, the Dodgers is Tim Magliano.
So he gets that.
Magliano, sorry,
So
Tim Magliano.
he gets that Indy. He gets that
the
card.
Indian. Nice.
Because it's whatever players on the
Always
very
on
left.
Yes.
Armando Ramosa for the Rockies. Dave Winfield for the Yankees. Vance Law for the Expos. A Pat Sheridan for the Tigers. We got a Mike McCormick for the Senators. And that is on 66. We got Ryan Sandberg for the Cubs. David Valle for the Mariners. This is what we got instead of.
Yeah, a numbered card.
And
Oh,
it
they're
is
numbered.
20 out of 1350 for the Indians of Travis Hafner.
So that one goes to Douglas instead.
And that is 2008. We got Jose Olivares for the Braves. A Lou Boudreau.
What year is that one?
Good question. It's for the Cubs.
It's for Matty.
I don't know, but if I were to guess, I'd have to say that it's like 61.
Okay, you said Lou Boudreau.
Number 94. You don't know how to spell his
I
name.
don't know how to spell his name.
Larry Milbourne.
I
The Indians?
gotta get going. I gotta go drive.
All right,
All
bro.
right, Johnny.
Drive, dude.
Jose
We'll
Guillen
catch
for
you
the
next week.
Stay on the right.
Ron Jones for the Phillies.
I'll be in the chat.
Shining side up.
We got Ron Hunt for the
In the
Giants,
list.
and that is on 70.
What
We
year
got
did you say this card was?
61.
You are exactly correct.
I'm a genius.
You're
And it's
something
for the Cubs.
for Matty.
We got a Juan for the Rangers. We got a Tony Olivia for the Twins, and that is on 7-1. We got a Mickey Tettleman for the Orioles, a Edwin Nunez for the Brewers. We got a Jerry Cosman for the Mets, and that is on 73. I was wrong. 75.
75.
I took a wild guess. And Kevin McReynolds for the
Good
Mets.
guess.
And that's where I end off.
And that's where you end off.
Intermission.
Intermission. We got to swap them out.
I'll go get AJ.
Go get
Change
AJ.
the chairs.
I don't think I left any here.
Support AJ's chair so he doesn't fall over.
Yeah. That's right.
All right. Time to head to the lobby and get ourselves a snack.
Let's all go to the lobby. I used to get irritated with that song. Well, AJ was up doing homework, so surprising he's even doing his homework. So the only team that doesn't even have a whole bunch right now is the Braves. Everybody else isn't doing too bad. Well, all the rest are about the same. Seems to be a lot of Giants. I will be definitely separating the Fish and the Southwest teams now because their piles are as big as some of the other ones.
What up?
Okay, so all right. So basically, just make a bunch of piles and just add them whenever.
Where's all the 14?
Or what?
All the 14 packs.
We don't do them anymore.
Oh, we don't?
We're out of them.
Oh.
Where have you been?
Out to lunch apparently.
Obviously. Okay, you're looking for Miggy, Verlander are the only ones we got so far.
Okay.
Beltran, Josh Donaldson, Ian Kinsler, Kershaw, Olson, Goldschmidt, Pujols, Rich Hill, Tim Raines, and Steve Sachs. And Pendleton.
Okay.
Actually, there was a Steve Sachs. We got his rookie card.
Oh, nice.
I forgot about that one. Oh, no, that was Sabo. Wrong. Oops. Okay, go ahead, give her. Go up just a little bit.
Hold on, I was just determining what I was gonna do with the other
This
packs.
is what the Yankees do in the shower.
Looks like it.
Yeah, probably.
You don't want to.
Tear each other's clothes off.
Pretty much.
That's what they do.
It looks more like they're fighting than they are celebrating anyway.
Soaking it all in.
Verlander.
They're not fighting.
Hey, Joe. I'll let you. We haven't started the second half yet, Joe. I'll let you pick Pedro.
I was just about to start the second half. We got soaking it in all night. We got Yankees celebrating Glaber walk-off.
All night, yeah.
Soto.
Juan Soto for the Nationals. Oh no, it's just rookie. Kevin McCarty for the Royals. Aldemaro Vargas.
Doesn't matter. He's not around.
I was going to say,
Matthew Boyd for the Tigers. Got a Dansby Swanson for the Braves. Seth Brown for the A's. Kenley Jansen for the Dodgers. We have the Oakland Athletics. We got Robbie Grossman for the A's. Jalen Davis, rookie card for the Giants. Jameson Talon for the Pirates. Got a Andrew Miller for the Cardinals. Boston Red Sox team card. We got a Philadelphia Phillies team card. Manny being Manny. Tatis Jr., Manny, and Machado celebrate home run. We got Daniel Mangden for the A's. Rich Hill for the Twins. Garrett Hampson.
Picked him.
Pick who?
Rich Hill. That was Beast. Beast picked Rich Hill.
Okay then. After that, we got a Eddie Rosario for the Twins. Oh. Nathan Eovaldi for the Red Sox. Josh Donaldson.
There's one. He got picked. That's you picked him, actually.
Who, me?
Yep. I put you down for Donaldson. Saying that's your favorite guy.
You're the best. Justin
Thank you,
Smoke
Father.
for the Brewers. Got a Ryan McBroom for the Royals rookie card. Chris Sale for the Red Sox. Robbie Ray for the Diamondbacks.
That would have been a good one, too.
Oh.
We got a Chicago White Sox. The Mariners. Chris Bryant.
Brian Alert, that's his second or third.
Robert Duggar. Domingo Leyba. Rookie card.
Labia.
Hey guys.
Whoa. We got a Kelly Carson for the Diamondbacks. Christian
It's on
Yelich.
Facebook.
league leaders. Paul Goldschmidt,
I was Christy Canyons for a second there.
There's a goalie for Johnny.
Goldschmidt. Johnny picked goalie.
Oh, that makes more sense. After that, we got a Yadier Molina. The Cheater Astros. The Nationals. Rogelio Armenteros, rookie card. Got a Jeff McNeil, future star. JT Riddle. Shane Bieber, don't call me Justin. And Austin Nola.
Bieber would have been a good one too. We've had a few Biebs.
Beeves.
Oh yeah.
Oh, well. I destroyed this pack.
And, my box for Tony's almost full, so as soon as he opens it up, the packs are just going to explode out. Don't forget, they're all over the place.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm fixing right now.
Yep.
1 second, please.
Damn, I think these are all Phillies cards.
First up, we got a George Brett for the Royals.
See, you don't want to send too many Phillies in the pack, so you'll end up getting them right back.
Jay Buhner for the Mariners. Mark Gardner for the Expos. Walt Terrell for the Tigers.
I'm saying this whole stack over here is all the Phillies cards I need to sort,
Oh, gotcha.
which sucks.
Mike Henneman for the Tigers. Les Lancaster for the Cubs. Tom Candiotti for the Blue Jays. Scott Erickson for the Twins. Lee Smith for the Reds.
Hall of Famer.
Nice. Pat Kelly for the Yankees.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, they're all Phillies.
John Candelaria for the Dodgers. Propaganda card. We got Captain Canada for the Expos.
Nice.
David Cohn. Leon Dion Sanders for the Braves. And a Kip Gross for the Reds.
Actually, this being 2010s, Walker wouldn't be that bad of a pick, because he played for quite a few years. Not as good as other guys, of course.
First up, we got Mr. Acuna Jr.
Acuna Jr.
on 2020 opening day. We have Evan Longoria for the Giants. We have a Kyle Seager for the Mariners. D. Gordon for the Mariners. Eloy Jimenez for the White Sox. We got a Gian Lester for the Cubs.
Johnny said, "Is this supposed to be the supposed basketball manager or basketball master?" You screwed up in the video a couple times.
Which one?
The one that we had basketball cards.
Oh,
I'll have to show you the comments he made.
oh God. Domingo Santana for the Mariners. Jordan Zimmerman for the Tigers. Okay, I don't know who called me the basketball master, but I am certainly not
I
that.
think it was me because I know nothing about basketball.
Kurt Suzuki for the Nationals. I know about 5% of basketball. The Dodgers. Christian Yelich for the Brewers. We got a Ryan Braun for the Brewers. We got a Hanser Alberto for the Orioles. Michael Conforto for the Mets. Anthony Rizzo for the Cubbies. Hansel Robles. We got a Leury Garcia for the White Sox. Nicky Lopez for the Royals. Sean Doolittle for the Nationals. We got a... Oh, hold on.
You got to keep doing the top twist, dude.
Brock Holt for the Red Sox. Trevor Bauer for the Reds. CJ Cron for the Twins. Aaron Nola for the Phillies.
Twist.
Christian Vasquez. Blake Trinan for the A's. Nick Markakis for the Braves. Luke Voigt for the Yankees. Gary Sanchez for the Yankees. Mitch Garver for the Twins.
Chris Davis for the Orioles. Ahmed Rosario for the Mets. Andrew Kashner for the Red Sox. The DeGrominator for the Mets. Sandy Alcantara for the Marlins. Francisco Lindor for the Indians. Jose Barrios for the Twins. Luke Jackson for the Braves. Then we got a Mike Tauchman for the Yankees.
Look at a comment I put in the YouTube finest there, Jeff.
Uh-oh.
I opened that pretty well. We got a Stan Musial puzzle. After that, you got an Alan Ashby for the Astros. Alan Trammell for the Tigers. Tony Gwynn for the Padres. Todd Burrell for the Cardinals. Gary Ward for the Yankees. Sid Fernandez for the Mets. Mark Thurmond for the Tigers. Andy Allenson for the Indians. Mike Schmidt for the Phillies. Fred McGriff for the Blue Jays.
Ram dog.
I'm dog.
For the Cardinals.
We don't got a Johnson, we got a Cox.
Steve Kiefer for the Brewers. Greg Walker for the White Sox. Rafael Santana for the Mets. Jeff Ballard for the Orioles.
Nice.
Yep.
Thank you.
You're welcome, sir. You're quite welcome. Oh. Hold up.
Hold up.
Hold up. First up, we got Josiah Gray, as it's blurry.
There we go.
Josiah's back
I don't like them cards.
for the Dodgers. Ryan Rollison for the Rockies. Ryan Mountcastle for the Orioles. Christian Robinson for the Diamondbacks. Jorge Mateo for the A's. Cole Winn for the Rangers. Miguel Yamaya for the Cubs. Bobby Dahlbeck for the Red Sox. Seth Beer for the Diamondbacks.
Bear.
CJ Abrams for the Padres. Matthew Laboratory for the Rays. We got Tigers 2011 World Series. Did
There's
they-
a Mickey's in there.
Oh, you're trying to get a point for that?
Or was he there?
Damn straight.
Still on the Marlins back then.
Yeah, I thought so too. Yeah.
If there's 10 players in there, you get 0.1, so that
Wait.
puts you in the lead.
Wait, what number was he?
Oh, I don't remember.
Because there's a guy
I'm
on
not
the
sure
line.
when he joined the Tigers, but I think he was with the Tigers then.
With the Tigers then? Yeah, he was with the Tigers then.
2011?
Yeah.
Yeah, he come over in 08. I'm looking at the back of the other cards that we got.
And then we got St. Louis Cardinals World Series card. Gross. We got Mound Dominance, Jim Dandies, Jim Palmer for the Orioles. That I guess it's the nickname for the
Yeah,
Vikings.
Yes. Yeah.
I wasn't sure there was a player named Jim Dandy.
Neither
Yeah.
did I.
Dwight Gooden, plenty
Plenty
good.
Gooden.
Oh, Plenty Good. I remember Plenty Good, and I don't remember Dwight.
We got Roberto Clemente.
Nice.
He's dead, right?
For the rest of his life.
I didn't know, so I had to ask. May he rest in peace. We
He
got
died
Bill
shortly after his 3,000 hit or something, didn't he?
Mazurowski, classic
Yeah.
walk-offs for the Pirates.
Okay.
Next up, we got Alkaline Gross for the Tigers.
These are such cool cards.
We got Ricky Henderson. May he rest in peace. Mike Schmidt
There you go.
Got that one, Mike?
for the
I don't
Phillies.
think so.
James Shields
We're getting
for the
lots of
Rays.
good ones for you this time.
Yeah.
Gold Standard, 300 wins for Tom Seaver. Gold Standard, Willie McCovey, 500 homers.
That's a Hall of Famers.
Tom Seaver, Gold Standard, 300 wins. Okay, we got Timeless Talents for the A's. Dennis Eckersley. And
I know one of them is. I'm not sure
Yeah.
about that other guy.
The ones on the left we know for sure. The other ones, well,
Well, didn't quite make it.
uh-huh.
we got for the White Sox, Luis Aparicio. Something like that.
Aparicio.
Yeah,
And who's the other one?
Starling Castro.
Ah, okay, he was maybe not timeless, but he was a talent.
For the Reds, we got Joe Morgan. Then we have Brandon Phillips.
All right, that's the closest so far.
Yeah. There we go, Jackie.
Golden Greats, Blast, keeps it knotted. Jackie Robinson.
Christian, you might have to look for this set for me because these look pretty cool.
Fireworks start with Lou Gehrig for the Yankees.
Nice.
You got Golden Futures, Jason Hayward for the Braves. Ryan Lavarnway.
Yeah, there's no
Red
future
Sox.
with him.
Adonis Vizcano.
Nope.
Okay, there's not a lot of gold in their
Futures.
future, I can tell you that.
Oh, there's a lot of bench in their future.
A lot of pine.
A lot of the minors. Harris Montero for the Cardinals. Nick Solak for the Rays. Alec Baum for the
Oh,
Phillies.
nice.
There you go.
We got Jim Tomei for the White Sox. Ryan Madison for the Phillies.
I thought that was.
It's an upper decker.
Yeah, I thought that was Holiday for a sec.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
thought so too.
Scott Baker for the Twins.
That's the way Roy always wore his hat way down on his eyes.
We got a Joel Peralta for the Royals. We got Joba Chamberlain. Joba's a
I
cream.
don't know him.
I remember Jubba.
Ichiro
Ichiro.
for the Mariners. Hank.
Just pushed them up.
Well, don't.
I like him in the center.
That's what she said.
Mhm.
Andy.
Schoenstein.
Sure.
What he said.
Yeah.
I can't read him, so.
We got a Buddy Carlisle. Justin Spire for the Angels. Seth Smith for the Rockies, rookie card. Jason Vargas. Miguel Gonzalez.
He got a little blurry.
Kelby Tomlinson for the Giants. Ba-doom.
There you go.
There. Martin Perez. And then we got a Tony Walters.
A few of them guys. We went through all those Hall of Famers, then we went out for lunch.
Well, we got another pretty good Hall of Famer in the next deck.
Okay.
Oh, actually, I'll leave him last because he was the only card that was flipped over.
Okay.
First up, we got a Miguel Andujar for the Yankees. Bryson Stott, rookie card for the Phillies.
Getting lots of Phillies.
Trevor Tell Me a Story for the Red Sox. Billy Butler for the Yankees. Clayton Claus for the Dodgers. Andre Either for the Dodgers. Jacoby Ellsbury for the Yankees. Coco Crisp. We got Coco Crisp
We got Coco Crisp.
for the Indians. Pedro Strop for the Cubs. Mitch Moreland for the Red Sox. Shane Green, I mean, for the Tigers. J.A. Happ for the Blue Jays. Brett Phillips for the Royals. We got Andrew Toyles. Whoa! Corey Dickerson patch for the Rays.
Nice.
I did not expect that.
No. Rays are Douglas. Douglas is cleaning up.
And we got it from a Tops Walmart Holiday Mega Baseball.
There you go.
We got it from Walmart.
Walmart does something right once.
After that, we got a Ryan Yarborough for the Rays. Arizona Diamondbacks. We got the Pirates. Ryan Brazier for the Red Sox. Jock Peterson for the Dodgers. The Degrominator. And then we got a Brendan McKay, Future Stars. Excuse me. Tyler Chatwood for the Cubbies. We got 54.1 strikeout rate pitch hedges framing. Pitch framing.
Hedges pitch frame.
Significant statistics.
Austin Hedges.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Then we got for the Blue Jays, John Harris. I've never heard of him.
Don't remember
Don't
him.
know.
Nick Kingham for the Pirates. Michael Brantley for the Astros. Austin Meadows for the Rays. Blake Schnell
Hey, Mark.
for the
how
Rays.
are ya?
So
We got
Hey,
a
Mark.
JC Cardenas. And we got Pedro.
Pedro and
Hey,
Joe.
Hey, Joe or Dom's got Pedro, right?
Joe picked them.
Should
Or
be
Joe. Sorry.
pretty nice.
Yeah,
Cards.
it's acetate.
Yeah. It's very flimsy. We have 2 more of the big one and then 3 more extra packs. Here you are.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Did you run out of my packs, Jeff?
Not yet. We still got a couple.
Oh, okay.
Alright. Next
Better
up,
get packs made up for you guys.
Awesome. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that.
Yency Almonte for the Rockies. Dave Peralta for Arizona. We got Whit Merrifield who's upside down for some reason,
Murfield.
Murfield.
for the Royals. Does he even play anymore?
No, he's one of our coaches now.
Oh, he is?
Yeah.
Sick. We got a D. Gordon for the Dodgers.
He would have been a good one. He's been out there a few times.
Jeremy Hellickson for the Rays. Desmond Jennings for the Rays. Craig Kimbrell for the Braves. Mike Mark Trumbo for the Angels. We got a
Whoops.
sorry about that. Kevin Ginkel for the Diamondbacks. Aroldis Chapman for the Yankees. Derek Holland for the Pirates. We got a David Robertson for the Pirates. Phillies. Apologies. Mike Zunino for the Rays.
You're a little blurry again.
Keon Kella.
I think we need a Verlander coming up.
Could very well be.
No, we need 2 Donaldsons. Jonaldson.
Now just one Verlander will do it.
Keon Kella for the Pirates. Did he pick Verlander? Is that why?
Yeah.
Paul DeJong for the Cardinals. 1, 2, 3. Oh, there we go. Paul DeJong for the Cardinals. And we got Chris Bryant alert.
Another one that I think that's his 3rd or 4th.
Yeah, something like that. Robert Duggar for the Marlins. Domingo Leyva, rookie card. Max Fried for the Future Stars. Derek Rodriguez for the Giants. Miguel Sano for the Twins. Salvi for the Royals.
Nice.
Mark Canha for the A's. And then we got a Josh Stelmont, rookie card for the Royals. Zach Eflin for the Phillies. We got Yu Chang, rookie card for the Indians. What?
Nothing.
Carlos Martinez for the Cardinals. We got a Jeff Mathis for the Rangers. Nick Whitgren for the Indians. Yan Gomez for the Nationals. Carlos Santana for the Indians. You got Yelly for the Brewers. Raymond Laureano for the A's. Adrian Morion, rookie card for the Padres. We got Michelle Baez, rookie card for the Padres. Whit Merrifield for the Royals. We got another Yelly for the Brewers. I'm pretty sure Yelly's got the most right now.
Could very well be.
What's wrong with that for Mike?
I think Yelly would be in the lead.
I think so.
Raymond Laureano for the A's. Mike Yastrzemski for the Giants. Lorenzo Cain for the Brewers. Big Meat Pete Alonso for the Mets. And a Nolan Arenado for the Rockies.
Now it's Mike's pack.
Next up, we got Michael's pack.
Michael. Who's Michael?
Rippin for Rockies.
Yeah, there you go.
Speaking of Rockies, this was totally not.
Oh, this must have been an update pack.
We got rookie card for the Rockies, Jordan Beck. Austin Martin for the Twins, rookie card. Junior Caminero, rookie card for the Rays. Mitchell Parker, rookie card for the Nationals. Ricky Vanasco, rookie card for the Dodgers. Forrest Whitley, rookie card for the Astros. Yar Camargo, rookie card for the Twins. Blaze Alexander, rookie card for the Diamondbacks. Gavin Williams, rookie card for the Guardians. Mitch Spence for the A's. It's Tyler Black for the Brewers anyway. 3, 2, 1. Boom.
Yep.
Tyler Black. And then we gotta flip these around. Okay, hold on. Boom. We got a Jacob Hurtubise, Reds rookie card. Jackson Holiday rookie card for the Orioles.
Nice.
Brett Harris for the A's rookie card. Cade Smith for the Guardians rookie card. Austin Shenton rookie card for the Rays. Oh. Zach Geloff rookie card for the A's. We have a Rodero Munoz rookie card for the Marlins. Pete Crow Armstrong
Nice.
rookie card for the Cubs. Didn't he have like an inside the Parker last year? Or this year?
I'm not sure. Maybe he might have.
Nick Nastarini, rookie card for the White Sox. Jordan Beck, rookie card for the Rockies. I like that. I like that jersey. I like that outfit.
Sure.
Jack Leiter, rookie card for the Rangers. We got Tyler Wade for the Padres.
That's going to be numbered.
Yes, it is. 886 of 2024. John Singleton for the Astros. Numbered 478 of 999.
Nice.
After that, we got a Landon Knack for the Dodgers, rookie card. And we got Marcus Semien for the Stars of the MLB. And we got a Mike Trout, virtuoso of velocity, 114.3 for Mike Trout. And we got a Chris Bryant for the Rockies. Nice.
Nice.
We have one.
You see that last one with Chris Bryant? I think him and Yelly would be both fighting it out right now.
I agree. We got this last bunch, and then we got the numbered lock and pack,
Yep.
and then the
The last pack.
Aaron Barrett for the Nationals, Darwinzon Hernandez for the Red Sox. We got the Marlins, Manny Pina for the Brewers, Joe Musgrove for the Pirates, Marcel Ozuna for the Braves, Michael Lorenzen for the Reds. Oh. We got a Billy McKinney for the Jays, Swing Juan O
Okay.
for the Rockies. We got Mr. Colin for the Rangers,
Sexy.
Big sexy.
King Ham rookie card for the Pirates, Nelson Cruz. Is that milk in his hand?
Could be.
For the Mariners. Adam Engel for the White Sox.
Oh, did he catch it or not?
He did.
Okay.
Felipe Velasquez. Looks like he's about to punch the catcher in the chest.
Something.
We got Dustin Fowler, rookie card for the A's. Daniel Mangden for the A's, rookie card. J.A. Happ for the Yankees. We got Javi for the Cubs. We got Edwin Diaz for the Mariners. The Tigers. Why does Jones look so much smaller than everybody? Looks like a little kid.
I think there's a Miggy in there.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Jake Bowers.
I looked in the other one and I
Very
didn't see
Indians.
anything.
Sean Newcomb for the Braves.
So you got 2.2 now.
Matt Beatty for the Dodgers. Jonathan Daza Rockies rookie card. Nick Anderson for the Rays. Braves New World. Ozzy Albies, Ronald Acuna celebrate Braves win.
Next card.
That is a nice card. Nick Ahmed for the Diamondbacks. Eric Hosmer for the Padres. Travis Darnold for the Braves. Hunter Harvey, rookie card for the Orioles. Trevor Williams for the Pirates. Lamonte Wade Jr. for the Twins. Denelson Lamet for the Padres. Felix Hernandez for the Rays. And we got G-Man Choi for the Rays. And then we got a Willie Calhoun for the Rangers. Calhoun.
Finish it off with Calhoun. All right, next up we got Lock-in's numbered pack.
Which has the Hall of Famer.
Has the Hall of Fame winner.
Jeff Bagwell for the Astros.
Nice.
The bags.
Show that card again. Oh, yeah. I looked at the bottom of that card, and that looked like something completely different to me on the bottom.
I remember that. That's 93.
Like 2 legs spread out.
We got a James Paxton for Seattle, rookie card, turn of the century for Elite 2014, numbered 117 of 199.
For which team?
Mariners.
For the Mariners?
Sa-
That's
Seattle.
Dad.
Seattle.
Murners.
That's the original home field advantage card. Yep.
Which my dad
That
got
goes in
wrong.
the hits.
Oh, yeah. Which you got wrong, because I'm better. And read the back.
Sure.
Next up, we have the, what is it, 30 card pack?
What's that? Our last pack?
Yeah.
That's the 25 card pack from Ryan's Vintage.
What she said. Sean Dunston for the Cubs. Gerald Young for the Astros. We got a Ray. Is that Culp or Gulp? That's Culp.
I think it's called.
Yeah, and it is a 70.
1970, Ray Culp for which team?
The Yankees. No, Red Sox.
For the Red Sox? Who
Yes.
picked up the Red Sox? Brett Dunn picked up the Red Sox.
Nice.
He wanted it for that acetate Pedro. Well, he told me he wanted them.
That's fair. Hey, now he's getting a 70 card.
I said, I don't care what you want, just buy it.
Pedro Baez for the Dodgers. We got a Darrell Evans for the Giants. We got a Tracy Woodson for the Dodgers. Gene Benson. I thought that said bacon for a minute. We got a Sal Bando for the Brewers on 78. We got a Willie Wilson for the Royals. After that, we got a Dave LaPointe for the Pirates. Kurt Young for the A's. Gary Templeton for the Padres. Sean Hillegas for the White Sox. Nolan Ryan.
Oh, there you go.
We got
1969 rookie stars.
Ed Herman and Dan Lazar.
And that's the Pirates?
White Sox.
White Sox?
Yeah.
That's Johnny then. That'll go to Johnny.
Rick
Johnny.
Parker.
And what year was it? 69?
Yeah.
Nice.
It says 69 on the front, so probably. After that, we got a Rick Parker.
The
Giants.
Oh. Gene Tennis.
Gene Tennis for the A's.
That goes to a mess of things.
And on 71.
71, nice.
Is there an autograph in this pack?
He doesn't have enough to put them all.
Oh, okay.
But he'll put either a number or extra vintage.
Jim Eisenreich for the Royals. Oh, there's Jackie.
I think that's the reprint.
It is. After that, we have a Tom Pagnozzi for the Indians? No, Cardinals. Freddie Leach for the Phillies. And we got a Dale Freiselben for the Padres on 77.
Nice. Padres, that's one of the ones Douglas picked up at the end.
After that, you have a Larry Sorensen for the Indians. Oh, I did not mean to drop a Gary Sanchez.
It's a Yankee. It's okay.
Yeah, that's her.
It's all right. No great loss.
And then we got a Nelson Cruz for the Brewers.
Oh, there you go, John. You got to stuck with Nelly and still got only one. So looking at those, I got to look at those. Oh, Miggy is on that one.
Yep, give it to Jason.
Yeah, it hot. Jason's got it.
What?
With 2.1.
There was a Miggy on one of those team cards. I think it was on both cards. The one
I
is.
think it was. I can't.
I think that the second one that was pulled, he's looking at us. I could tell by the wideness of his body
The wideness?
I think he means that.
or the width.
Girth. That one I'm not sure. I think is that one there might be Miggy because he's a
I
pretty
think it's
big
Miggy
boy.
right in the front. Yeah.
Yeah.
And that one, I think that's Miggy right there
I think so too.
because he had that kind of haircut.
So you got 2.2.
2.2 beat 2.0.
Verlander was on the same team though, wasn't he? At that era.
Oh, wait a minute. Is Verlander on there?
Geez, I'm not sure.
You might
What's it called? Yeah, that's not Miggy.
That's not.
His last name starts with an M.
Okay, what year is that?
20.
And this one is. You have to look. I can't see that.
22.
Verlander on there in 20? I think it was on the Astros in 20.
Yeah, he went to the Astros after 17. He might be on the other one. Did you said it was 12?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's probably on that
He
one.
might be on that one.
I think he
So
could
it's
be that guy.
2.2 again to 2.1. Oh, I think you're right. I think that is JB.
Yeah, but
He's not on that one
no, he's not on that.
for sure. So Jason is going to take it. So I'm pretty sure he's going to take the Jays in the next one.
Yep.
Bam.
Yes, he
Look it up.
is.
We ended up with two
And you
Miggy.
know who gets the Tiger cards?
We got one Rich Hill, one Josh Donaldson, and one Pedro. Everybody else, we got to get used to the new packs.
Oh, yeah.
Chris Bryant would have been good. Yelich would have been good. Mookie.
I didn't see a lot of Mookie. I didn't
Oh,
get
there
any.
was a few in the before.
Oh. Okay, do you want me to do the hits?
Yeah, do the hits while I sort these out.
Okay. First up for the Padres, Frieselben on 77.
Freeze.
Then we got for the A's, Gene Tannis for
Tennis.
71. Sorry, we just got finished watching Letterkenny. I apologize. Ed Herman and Dan Lazar, White Sox, 1969. Nice. And we got a Sal Bando for the Brewers on 78. We got a Ray Culp for the Red Sox on 70. Then we got the James Paxton Seattle rookie card, numbered 117 out of 199 on 2014.
Oh. Okay.
After that, we got a John Singleton for the Astros, numbered 478 out of 999. After that, we got Tyler Wade for the Padres, numbered 186 out of 2024. After that, got a Corey Dickerson for the Rays on 2016 for the Rays. We got a Jerry Kuzman for the Mets on 75. We got a Tony Olivia for the Twins on 71. And then we got a Lou Boudreau for the Cubs on an old card for sure. Not too sure what year it is.
Okay, Shaw, we figured you out.
We got Ron Hunt for the Giants on 70. And then we have a Mike McCormick for the Senators on 66.
Okay, so the 66 Senators turned into,
The Astros.
is it the Astros?
Yeah. Colt 40. Oh, no. Twins. They were the Twins.
Okay. For the Twins, Mike McCormick on
I thought
66.
I thought it might have been the Rangers.
Wait, the Senators?
Yeah, because I think they played for a year, then turned to the Rangers, then got back. They started playing again, and then went to the Twins.
I thought the Senators went to the Twins.
Lock in. We need your help here, bud.
Senators turned into the Rangers. Who turned into the Twins?
The second Senators.
The second Senators?
Yeah, there was 2 Washington Senators teams.
This is confusing.
It is. Old Washington Senators became the Minnesota Twins. The expansion Senators would become the Texas Rangers in '72.
Oh,
Okay,
wow.
so the old Washington, no, that's a Twins then. Because it says the old Washington Senators became the new Minnesota Twins. The
That's what I
expansion
thought.
Senators would become the Texas Rangers in '72. And then baseball would not return until 2005.
When did the Rangers come into existence?
Obviously around
72?
72.
So this is the Twins card then? Mike McCormick?
Okay, the Washington Senators were a Major League Baseball team based in Washington. It was one of the Americans' 8 charter franchises found in 1901. The team moved to Minneapolis in 1961, becoming the Twins.
Right.
So but that means that's a 66 card. So that can't be the Twins because they moved to Minnesota in '61.
Okay.
So, I gotta find the next.
Oh my God! Could you imagine if the Nationals got the Senators? That would be 3 Senators teams. I didn't know there were 2 Senators teams in Washington.
Yeah. Well, that's why they should have, instead of going with the Nationals, they should have went with the Senators.
Yeah, exactly. Really keep everything screwed up. Yeah, it's the Rangers.
Yeah, it's the Rangers. Okay.
Okay, so
Well, you know what? That's funny because that was one of the lower teams, but they're getting some pretty damn good cards. The lowest one actually is the Angels. That's all there is for Angels. But there's a Trout, there's a Winfield, there's a Dave Parker, there's a few rookies, so it's not that bad even getting that least amount of cards. But we're definitely separating the 2 teams. Oh. That's the Marlins and the Rays and Tampa, and this is Colorado and Arizona. So those are definitely going to get separated in their own teams now.
okay, so the Mike McCormick was for the Rangers, we figured out.
That's going to be for the Rangers.
And we got for the Indians, Jeff Torberg.
No,
Oh, wait a minute. Aren't they the Guardians?
That's the Guardians?
The
it's
Indians are now the Guardians.
Yeah, okay. Mike,
you
Yes.
really got him there, Mike. He had that look on his face for a second.
on 78. I'm already confused from all the baseball history. I don't want to be confused more. And we got a Mark Reynolds, Baltimore Orioles.
Patch.
Yep.
Is that
And
the St. Louis Browns?
and then that is going to get added in, and these 2. That one because it's a Chinese baseball team and he didn't
Japanese.
play, or Japanese, and he didn't play in the league, and that's a Negro League card.
Woohoo!
So those will be randomly inserted in people's packs.
And we got a
Jerry
Yeah.
Uzier.
Yeah, something like that. I don't know why I said Jeff for the Tigers. And then finally,
Your dad's name is Jeff.
Miles Straw for the Guardians, numbered 688 out of 785.
Well, shouldn't they be the Indians?
Mike, I swear to God. Do not make
I don't
me come
know.
up there.
Hey, you do that to him all the time. So
No, what? We didn't get a checklist today.
no, we didn't.
Wow.
No, we didn't get a checklist. No
No checklist.
players.
Wow.
Well,
No
and
Corey
Amber, did you get the Amber Alert for Ontario there, Jeff?
I turn my notifications off, but it usually blares through anyway.
Male, 26 years old, 6'3", approximately 220 pounds, dark hair, mustache. Last seen wearing a blue and white Leafs jersey. Has been up and seen or heard for in the playoffs for 72 hours.
Well, what do you do if you give me all the hits?
I don't know. I just gave them to you.
I know.
What now?
That's it. I gotta turn the camera off,
Turn your camera off.
and then I'm gonna put Mike on the big screen. And
Why are you putting me on the big screen?
Because the only thing you got going on is the Junkies podcast on Monday.
Yeah, that's about it. That's about all
For
we
now.
got going on. Me and
Thanks,
Fuego
bud.
rehash everything that happened on Sunday night and bring it back Monday night and do it for another hour or so. And yeah, that's about it. That's about all I got going on.
Nice.
Not really, but it's something.
You're still recuperating from your week off. That's all.
Tonight's my last night. I got to go back tomorrow.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah. So it was 4 days off. First day was sunny. The last 3 days rained. So got a lot of stuff done inside of here, which was, I guess, all right. But
What's wrong with that?
yeah.
Jason, what do you got going on?
I got to wash all the towels from crying last night.
Yeah, they got to be nice and clean for tomorrow night. Or no,
not for what Mike thinks I use the towels for.
Mhm.
But
Yeah,
I did get a
don't
Bowman.
cover
I did get a Bowman blaster, so I'm gonna open that and film that probably maybe later because I'm not watching any hockey tonight. So
It was only
See if we get some
$75 in Canada.
yeah, so $60 in Canada. Yeah, thanks to the tariffs and tops gouging.
It's all gouging.
It's fanatics. They're gouging. Yeah, everybody's gouging.
Rather get stabbed in the rear.
Yeah.
Oh, and I filmed a video and went live on Mother's Day because the wife was working, helping her friend in a restaurant. So I did a mail day video with Mike, and I opened up some hangers. I opened some blasters, a lot of mail, and I got another one of these for the collection,
There you go.
Nice.
along with 2 Tim Hortons redemptions, donut and coffee.
Even better.
Which are all we use.
There's none of the Tim Hortons around here have packs now. I finally went to Tim Hortons and they were sold out. So I never got one pack of cards.
I got my 1 and 100 pack. I got the Shesterkin one.
She's
So,
jerking. Nice.
Yeah. So
It's a nice looking card.
it is. They go for over $100. Like I said, if you buy it's almost worth buying a case because if you buy $100 in a case, you get 1 of the 100 cards. You get 4 of the inserts that go for like $25 to $30. You basically get your money back with those cards because everyone wants them in the beginning. You can sell them really, really quickly, and then you get a chance to get a redemption and you get your base. So.
Now, Hunter, Jason won.
Jason won with Miggy.
You won with
One
me.
with Mickey. I wasn't even thinking. That's how I won. I said I picked up the Tigers for sticks. You know what? Let's pick Mickey. I was on the Tigers. The Tigers were in my mind already.
Well, you got to think of guys like that though that have played for so long and are just starting to think retirement now.
Yep.
So there were some pretty good. Got some ideas for next time now.
Yeah.
Cunha got
a bunch of cards. There was a bunch of cards there. I know Jay's wise. A couple of them I didn't have. And there were some really nice looking sets I've never even seen before. They look really good.
That's like I finally got up to 2017. 2016 back is all organized properly now. And there's still a bunch of these sets that we saw today that I'm like, I don't recognize that.
And Douglas, we got into Mike's heritage break. You're going to be getting our triplicates because we got a lot of them.
Yep.
So I ended up giving a bunch of my cards away at this in the second half of Mike's break. So Jeff, you might see some cards out of that too.
Oh, there's all kinds of cards floating around. I've already got a box and a half of cards for Jeff already.
Perfect. Well, we got to figure out exactly when we're coming down because I want to come down for a few extra days because I'm going to bring a bunch of mail down with me.
Yeah.
Post
get that all mailed out. Get that all printed up and mailed out.
Yep.
Have any of you watched that new special on Netflix, Bad Thoughts?
No.
From the comedian What's his name again? He hangs around with Bert, the guy with no shirt.
Ernie?
No, I'm not Bert. Bert, the comedian that takes off his shirt.
I have no idea.
Is it a female?
No, it's a male.
Then I wouldn't be
I'm
watching.
not watching that.
I don't want to see a guy take off his shirt.
No, but that's the comedian Bert. Bad Thoughts Netflix. Jesus. Tom Segura.
I have no idea.
There's nudity in it. I
have
watched the season. It's like skits. It's like a couple of skits in an episode, and there's 6 episodes.
Nudity though. That's the wrong nudity.
There's a couple of ones that are pretty damn funny.
Oh, I can imagine. Usually, if it's comedy, if it's fluffy, I'll watch it. Fluffy's always funny. There's a couple Canadian guys out there right now doing some pretty funny stuff. But I'm not really stand-up comics just don't seem to do it for me anymore because they can't say a lot of the stuff they used to.
No, they can't.
Well, Tom Segura does a lot because in his specials and on Netflix, if you watch his past, there's a couple of bite him in the ass where he's made, or I can't say the N word, but I can say the M word, which is midget, and that he's on a plane in one skit, and there's a midget next to him. Oh, you look familiar. And it gives it to him. It's like, hey, you're that Tom Segura guy. You can't say the N word. Why can't you say the N word? And he's arguing with this dwarf next to him. And then there's a black one right behind him.
There's one I watched. The guy was doing his comedy skit, and he noticed just off to the side there was a table with a man and his wife is doing sign language.
Oh yeah.
And then
so
he gets on to them. Of course, oh yeah, he goes, so he can't hear nothing? Oh my God, that's like the perfect marriage. And then he goes, so no matter what I'll say, you're gonna do your sign language to him. She goes, yeah. So he goes, oh, you're gonna get some tonight. I'm gonna do you so good. She's doing all this stuff. Oh man, was it good? The guy's killing himself.
Retard, Democrat.
It was funny. I'll have to find that clip and send it to you guys. It was good.
I've seen that one. I've seen that special.
Oh man, was it
I
good.
love Bill Burr, Tom Segura, and Burton.
What else is going on? We got Junkies podcast on Sunday and Monday.
Well, I guess we know what we're going to be talking about in the next one.
Probably.
If you're dead, you can go to the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
You know what? That's a good thing because you know what? These guys need to be there. A couple of them.
Yeah. Pete Rose deserves to be in there.
Yeah. It's supposed to be the baseball Hall of Fame, not what you do off the baseball field at Hall of Fame.
There's ball players in the Hall of Fame that do truly bad stuff that are in there.
Yep. What is Arnie going on Fridays anymore? I don't seem to be able to catch him.
He was on last week. Did you do a break last week?
I thought he did something last
during the week earlier, but
did he do Bowman? I thought he did
Bowman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Christian.
It's been hit or miss for me because he's been falling on leaf nights for me. So
yeah. Christian is doing another sale on Sunday. Are we, Christian? Oh, he did Bowman. Okay. Christian, I must have missed it. I usually check.
I was at work. I was at work when I saw him post about it. So.
Well, we usually mom and dad come down for dinner and then we sit around and talk for a bit and then they leave.
Bowman, but I don't think it was on. I don't think it was on a Friday night, was it?
Well, maybe
Saturday or Monday.
Yeah, he's just kind of popping up at weird times. It's like I'm at work and he's doing a live stream.
I know he's done a couple times. He's done breaks and I'm at work. I'm like, what the hell?
Yeah.
Christian, I'll be on with Christian on Sunday doing another one of his sales.
Okay.
He's had a lot of awesome stuff. I didn't get last week. Of course, it was Mother's Day. I cooked for Dara and Mom on Mother's Day, so I didn't get a chance to get on. I got a little bit on, but usually right at the end.
Yeah, like I said, I wasn't planning on going live, but on Sunday, it was like I knew there wouldn't be a lot of people on, but I just had so much stuff to open, and with the mail I had, I wanted to get everything out.
Yeah.
So it's like, I got to open all this stuff and see if there's anything once.
That's the only way to do it. Like when I get all the stuff from Mike's, I'll probably end up doing a live again because
Space Case.
There's so much
packages in the mail too, Space Case. So you should be getting
what's up, Space Case?
You should be getting your stuff pretty soon too, Space Case, if you haven't gotten it already. I tossed a bunch of extra Giants cards in there. You're a Giants fan, so any Giant cards I had around, I kicked around, I tossed it in there too.
Nice.
No worries, hobby. Like I said, it was Sunday. It was not scheduled. I'm like, the wife was working for 6 or 7 hours at her friend's new restaurant she opened on Mother's Day, and knew she was going to get hired. It was like, I got the perfect opportunity to go live right now without getting in trouble.
Yeah.
So,
Well, I'm still pretty sure you could have gotten in trouble, but
yeah, no, she was fine with it. So, me and Tristan went out to eat beforehand. So,
nice.
we did our stuff on Saturday. We went to go see Thunderbolts, and we went up for dinner and did some shopping. We picked up a bunch of plants for her. So,
And how was Thunderbolts?
it was good. I enjoyed it.
Okay.
There's 2 credits, mid-credit scene, and an end credit scene at the very, very end.
Okay.
I thought it was one of the better Marvel movies because Captain America with the Falcon wasn't very good.
Oh,
It was watchable. It wasn't horrible, but
yeah.
it just, it could have been on Disney Plus.
Yep.
The Fantastic Four looks good though.
Yes.
Looking forward to that one. I'm a movie junkie.
Hobby Hound is a good story for Sunday. Nice. 5:30 Eastern. Yep, we'll be on 5:30 Eastern on Sunday.
It's a FML. What is FML?
F My Life.
Oh, fuck my life kind of story?
Yep.
Is that what FML is? I thought it was a venereal disease. No.
Well, it could very well turn into one if you're not careful.
I don't know. I'm not into the youth with the texting and all that. And stop at LOL. That's an OMG. That's all I got.
I just like arguing with them about the hashtag. It's hashtag. No, it's number sign. It was number sign first. It's still a number sign. Damn it.
It's a pound sign.
Pound sign. Oh, that's the other one. No, it's a pound
sign.
No. Pound is LB. That's all pound is. All right. Well, I'm gonna let everybody go. We're almost 8:30. I got to get all this done tonight because I want to have them out before the strike starts. And
you can hold on to mine for whatever Mike or Jeff. So
yeah.
I'm not sure.
But
I might be in Ontario at some point before then. You know what? If this strike goes on, I think it's the death keel for Canada Post.
It's not going to be good, because that's the good thing. I think the government, now the election isn't on, I think the government's going to step in and shut it down pretty quick, like they did the last time, because they don't have to worry about votes this time. But it is going to be, there's already companies, Amazon, Dar got a thing today. Amazon is now doing returns through a different company, not through Canada Post. You don't take it to Canada Post anymore. So that's a lot of mail that's not going through Canada Post now. A lot of big companies.
$1.5 billion last year, and these people want more money. They're making $30 an hour as it is.
Yep. They've already got in the last 3 years, Canada Post has had 3 bailouts. So I could see it going privatized. Then we're really into trouble. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. So the out of the 4 teams that were together, the Marlins have the exact same number as the Angels do for cards. Wow. So they're definitely going to be separated going forward. All right, everybody. I'm the stay off my lawn. You're damn right I'm a stay off my lawn guy.
Only after I cut it.
That's exactly, yeah. Let me spray it first. Then
looks so nice after I cut it. Then give it 3 days, looks like crap again.
Pretty much. Well, especially with ours is nice and green. Everybody else has dandelions. So the next cut, of course, ours is all dandelions now.
Yeah.
All right, everybody. You guys all have a great week. We will see you on some stream somewhere before then.
Somewhere at some time in a not too distant future.
I think we're doing hockey next week.
Cool. I got lots of hockey in there for you. So
yeah,
there's a lot of good cards if you're into hockey teams. I put a lot of good cards in.
Are we ending? I can't hold my arm up that long.
Yep, we're ending. I've already clicked